Hey guys, I got a guide for you today for the Fortebraccio Pikemen. These guys are devastating when used correctly, so pay attention. I'm going to go over the doctrines and veterancy line and then how to use them in gameplay. So the intro for them is they're a passive-aggressive brace unit capable of stopping an enemy advance through a choke point, or when paired with a shield wall, can push back an enemy advance in narrow areas, such as in tunnels and on walls. They're one of the must-have units in the game and recommended for newer players because they are obtained through season challenges fairly easily. And as for their doctrines, the one doctrine you need to get for them is the Stun on Brace, or Epic Polearm Doctrine 2. This makes the 40s a god tier unit and is the reason they are so amazing. Because of their oversized pikes, they can sit inside a shield wall and stun anything that comes close and kill it. The other doctrines I recommend are Sprint and Piercing Damage. No defenses are needed because these guys should only be used when pushing with a group or holding a choke point. Now for their veterancy line, you only have two options, and one of them isn't a real option. The real choice is going top for damage. The bottom is for defenses, which are pretty useless for this unit. They have a decent amount of health already, so you just go all damage, and they survive well enough, mainly because they're always paired with something to shield them. And the fact that the end of their veterancy at the top lets them hit more targets makes them cause an extreme amount of damage, so it's highly recommended. When they're braced, it's ridiculous. Now, I got a couple of gameplay videos for you. In this first video, you are going to see me starting out with my Falcos, just so I can show you the situation that led to me pulling out my 40s. So, we went down the tunnels just because I thought it was a good idea, and after that, once we were in the tunnels, we wound up pushing them back. I went ahead and skipped all the gameplay here for that. No need for it. You just need to know that we shoved them out of tunnels and they totally abandoned it. See our team just running rampant outside. So I decided, fuck it. Why not pull out troops on their side of the map? Pulled out 40s and made my way up to the top there. Now, 40s do have two separate formations that you gotta remember about and use wisely, and that's the tight line formation and then the box formation. Now, I know they have actual names, but I've just forgotten them, and frankly, it doesn't necessarily matter because most people don't remember the actual names to them. So, I'll show you some gameplay and just me destroying stuff using the 40s the way they're meant to be. You'll see me bring my 40s in here. And then they just brace and kill everything. It's wonderful. Kill and stun. And you just want to keep everything off the sides of your 40 line. Then I got my team helping me with the push here. We're going to go ahead and push up these stairs. You'll see me double tap X to swap them to square formation real quick, and we'll push right on up. When you're going up or down stairs, you generally want to use V until you get to flat area. That way your 40s will just kind of poke everything from a distance. See, I'm letting the shield wall go first there, and then I follow quickly behind. And I just keep them from pushing the shield wall. That's about it here. And one of my buddies let me know they were pushing through main gate, so I'm coming back around. I pop my speed boost to try and get them there faster. I was just kind of deciding what I wanted to do, if I was going to pull out Falcos or not, but I decided in the end, maybe? Yeah. So, next here with Falcos, There's a couple of things that I do in this game, and I'll just let the video play, and it'll speak for itself. My original thought here was, oh, they're going to try pushing in, because there was a ton of them on B. They had capped B already. So I was like, well, maybe they'll try pushing in. Because sometimes you do get the enemy, like you seen there, they did run in a little bit, but you may get them try and push up here. Try and catch some of our back line. It's usually not a terrible move because a lot of times you can catch a lot of range sitting on the wall and trap them and kill all of them. Like you can see those guys, they were getting ready to run up here. And I was like, well, I'll place a grape shot. Unfortunately, I didn't know it then, but I just wasted a grape shot. Yeah, I didn't see any use the entire game, unfortunately. So, figured I'd close the door and then move my guys out of here since nothing was happening. Yeah, I'm just kind of surveying the area, listening to my buddies, and trying to figure out where I want to go. Yeah, I spread them out just because this is a wider area. See me just kind of setting up a kill box here. When you see those giant pikes going across a gateway, your first instinct is not going to be to dive it. So it's a good deterrent. And then I moved them around just so I could keep them from getting hit for now. Figure out what's going on. See them pushing from the side there. Yeah, see that charge? The 40s stopped like half of them. Unfortunately, palace guards are pretty strong to that stuff. And that guy's just tearing up my wall. And of course, there's a second one. There's always a second one. But that's why you hit V when that happens. This is fun. I know I'm dirty, but frankly, I don't give a shit. Alright, and since they're capping A and my buddies were saying let's hold A, I'm marching on over. And this is where the fun begins. They do a big final push, and I'm trying to catch that guy. He's seen my 40s and took off. Anybody that's even somewhat experienced knows the devastation that they can cause. And then I just kind of put them right on point here and let them go. And then right at the end, I figured I'd hit V and let them take off. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one.